And welcome to a false nostalgia-filled edition of Ben's Junk. Well, this is one of those magic weeks where the subject matter I had planned to cover for another Ben's Junk just wasn't quite ready. So I've dug into my emergency reserve of Ben's Junk candidates here and pulled out what may very well have been the great swindle of my childhood. The Quiz Wiz. First released by Coleco in 1979-ish and reissued to seemingly much greater sales by Tiger Electronics in 1993. Obviously, this is the 90s version. But I must have seen some of the ads for this circa 1994 because those ads are the only thing I can think of that might have sold me on this thing.
This is Wise Guy. I'm frequency jamming, so listen quick. It's Quiz Wiz. Very cool questions and very hot answers. You can play it with friends, play it alone. You got a Quiz Wiz to be a wise guy.
You can play with friends or alone, because you got a Quiz Whiz to be a wise guy or girl.
Makes the NES Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune games seem insanely advanced, doesn't it? Now, before I start on this, I still have my Quiz Whiz, the same model as this one, but this is not it. I've misplaced it. Still got it, I'm just not sure where it is right now. But fortunately for me, just like 3 days before I left Colorado back in 2018, a viewer sent me this one, unsolicited, and I guess I really need to thank Zach for sending this to me, however belated I may be, and really saving my butt this week. But let's get down to business here. So leave it to Tiger Electronics to give us a game with no real objective, no risk, no reward, and only minimal entertainment value. So here's what you get for your big electronic game. The, if you will, software for this device consisted of books of 1,001 questions apiece and an accompanying ridiculously basic ROM cards. And if I had to guess, I would say these things held, at best, a kilobyte of data each. But anyway, I should note that this is an improvement over the original late 70s Coleco Quiz Wiz. Apparently, now don't hold me to this, but apparently those held all the data in the Quiz Wiz proper, and each book of questions had the same arrangement of answers. So, in other words, the answer to question 1 in all the books was always, for example, A, or the answer to question 2 would always be C, and so on and so on. So the cards were just a ruse. But, yeah, conjecture aside, let's take a cut here and play a little Tiger Quiz Wiz. Before we begin, let me note that I think a lot of the questions in these books were carried over from the original Coleco Quiz Wiz. And I say that because a lot of the questions here were a little outdated already, even in 1993. But nonetheless, let's pop a book and a cartridge in here and play a little game. All right, let's get down to it here. Let's just randomly pick something out of here. So, sports questions. I stink at sports. Good. Give me something challenging. Number 75. Who won 5 consecutive Wimbledon titles before losing to John McEnroe in 1981? Ivan Lendl? Rod Laver, Bjorn Borg, Jimmy Connors. Well, Bjorn Borg is the only one I've ever heard of, so let's give that a shot. Question number 75, and of course you gotta have those noises there. I can't do this silent. Bjorn Borg would be C, and enter. Hey, let's just do that one wrong. So 75, we'll just put in some random other one, and oh dear. All right, let's try something else here. Again, just something random here. Ooh, some TV broadcasty stuff. So 278, right at my thumb there. What is the meaning of a simulcast? Casting two actors for the same part, program broadcast simultaneously on TV and radio, two fishermen casting their lines at the same time, or a 2-week weather forecast? Well, I know the answer to that one, but I'm just kind of cringing at the bad writing there. So 278, and broadcasting on TV and radio. Hey. Okay, come on, give me something not stupid here. Okay, here's some geography stuff. Let's try that. I don't know if I can quite get it in the shot here, but 522. Green Bay, home of football's Packers, is found in this state: Michigan, Wisconsin, Florida, or Wyoming. So, Green Bay is in Michigan, I think. Or no, it's Wisconsin, isn't it? Maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am. I'm not a wise guy. Oh, hey. Have to turn in my wise guy badge after this. Jeez. Oh, we got music stuff. And... oh, good Lord. There are no challenging ones in here at all. 487. How many singers are in a quintet? Top one here, top center. 4, 10, 5, or 3. So 5. And that is C. Lovely. These things just hurt. 494. The Sound of Music is a movie about what? About 3 hours too long, but that's clearly not a choice. So what is it? The choices are Singing on Broadway, A Musical Family, A Singing Butcher, or The Record Industry. So, Musical Family, the Von Trapps. Let's try my one and only other cartridge. All right, my one and only other book and cartridge. And I should note here that I tried to mismatch cartridge and book just to see if they were interchangeable. They're not, so I'll give Tiger that much. But anyway, back to our playing here. And, oh, I can't wait for this one. Let's just pick something at random here. How about this? 791, bottom left. If this Brazilian entertainer was feeling hungry, she could just reach up and munch. She was known for wearing tall hats full of tropical fruit. Eva Perón, Gloria Estefan, Fay Ray, or Carmen Miranda. Okay, I just feel like I'm being insulted now. 791, Carmen Miranda, whoop-de-doo. What else have we got here? How about this? 502. Here's another stupid one. He wrote a book called Jurassic Park about a theme park with live and hungry dinosaurs. How's that for spacing? Hungry dinosaurs that get loose and go on a rampage. Brentsaurus, Michael Crichton, pterodactyl, or velociraptor? Are they putting me on? Okay, I see Frank Zappa's name, so I guess I'm obligated to do this one. 503, top center. He was a Mexican revolutionary who fought for the rights of farmers and peasants. Frank Zappa, Emile Zola, Emiliana Zapata, or Freddie Prinz? Okay, so Zapata. Whatever. All right, come on. Give me something a little more challenging here. Okay, I see the name Sergey, so I guess I'm obligated to do that too. Bottom left, 209. This Russian-born choreographer and dancer was the co-founder and artistic director of the New York City Ballet. Sergey Diaghilev, Anna Pavlova, Margot Fontaine, I guess that's how you'd say it, George Balanchine. I honestly don't know, so hey, finally one. 209, D. Even when I'm just guessing. Come on, what else have we got here? Oh, jeez. Okay, here's another stupid one. Bottom center, 194. She gained fame in the 80s in a commercial when she asked, "Where's the beef?" Josephine the Plumber, Clara Peller, Irene Ryan, or Jessica Hahn? I don't think Jessica Hahn has ever had to ask, "Where's the beef?" Call it a hunch. I can't out-stupid that one, so let's just finish it up here. 194, it's Clara Peller. Yeah. All right, I give up. That's it for today's Ben's Junk. Sometimes things are just better left in the past.
Very cool questions. Very hot answers. Stuff you know who. Don't want you to know.